Hello my lovely Flosstube friends and welcome back to my channel. Warm welcomes to you all. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, hit the little subscribe button and you'll get notified of all future videos. What can I say? July update. I'm only a little bit late. It's the 19th of August. You know, previous years have gone by. July and August, always a bit iffy with me. I'm always in the garden. This year has been no different. We've had some scorching temperatures for us in the UK, this is like, wow, 38 degrees Celsius. I'll put it what it is down here in Fahrenheit. But needless to say, it was too hot to be indoors. It was too hot to stitch. It was too hot to move. We don't have generally air conditioning in our houses here in the UK because we never have enough of the good weather to make it worthy of it. I have to say we have now bought 2 portable air conditioning units that we have in the bedrooms and in my study because it was just that hot, you was melting. And we have really high humidity whenever we get heat. It's never like a nice dry heat that is bearable. So needless to say, it was unbearable. Hence the lateness of this video. I shouldn't use it as an excuse, but I am. What to tell you? So let's just head on over and crack on with the whip update so you can see what I've actually managed to do. So because obviously this is now July and partial August, I did think about just showing you what I had for July and then doing another video in say a couple of weeks for August, but I thought, you know what, I'm just going to throw it all together and you can have the lot. So I don't think I did too bad. So out of 2 months I got a total number of days touch stitching. 15. So there was about 25 days in total through the course of the 2 months that I actually touched on some stitching. So considering the fact that the weather was that hot and you couldn't really be indoors very much, I think I've done quite well. So without further ado, let's start with the whips. Whips. So first up is the lovely Alternative Reality by Josephine Wool, Heaven and Earth Designs. Where I've got pictures, I will be showing you pictures as we go from where you last saw it. So this is where we have got to. And let's move these things out the way. So you can see this is the section here that I've started. I was undecided whether I wanted to go down because I had page finishes. I didn't know whether I wanted to go across or whether I wanted to go down. So I've decided I'm going to stagger my pages. So that was the last page that I finished. So I thought I'm going to do this page here and then I'll either go down or I'll go across here. So that was my thoughts on that. Absolutely loving it. It's had a little bit of love. So Alternative Reality got to date 5 days. So that little chunk was 5 days worth of stitching. And it was quite nice to get back to a HAED because I feel like it's been forever that I've done a HAED. So next up, now I'll go through my whip go with what we've got to stitch in August. But July stitching for whip go was 100 stitches in Castles in the Air and 1 day stitching on Frosty Forest. So this is the project that I've been using in my study on my little desk stand. So I just have this set up next to my computer and just do a bit on it because as we previously discussed, the decision has been made that I don't think I'm going to actually do all of the pieces on this because I'm just not feeling it. I don't know why. I wish I did. So the decision was made that I would get this to a point that I could use what I've got and turn it into a little pillow. Was the plan. And I think I had this house that I was working on to complete plus 1 more house. I didn't manage all of that, but like I said, it was never going to be something quick. So we already had those 2 at the top stitched. I've almost got this one completed here at the bottom. Let me move it so I can see what I'm talking about. So we done the rest of the house. I'm working on the snow. There's a little bit of a gate. There's some snowflakes to go in there. And I think, yeah, the border just needs a little bit more work. And then that square will be completed. I'm going to do the next square along. And I think I might change what the chart says, because the way this was charted was 3 houses along and I think 3 house sets down. So yeah, I'm not going to get all that done because I'm not loving it. So I'm going to get 4 squares on there and then turn it into like a little winter cushion to go on the sofa, I think is the plan. But what should really go here is the one that actually says Frosty Forest. So I'm undecided whether I'm going to put Frosty Forest in or pick one of the other houses and put that in. But I want your advice. What would you do? I'm going to put a picture here of what that whole thing looks like if I'd have done the whole thing. If you look at that, would you just put the Frosty Forest words in that last final square, or would you pick one of those houses? And if you would pick one of those houses, what one would you put for that last square? And whatever the majority says, I'm going to go with it. But yeah, I mean, I've got all the charms that go on this. I'm just not feeling it as, I don't know if it's the fabric. This is like it's a linen. It was the called for linen that came with it. But yeah, not sure. So, you tell me, and whatever you say, I will do. You know you're all going to pick another house, aren't you? Just to keep it in keeping, and then I'm going to have to do yet another house. That was the one that sat on my little stand and got touches on whilst I was working. So the other piece that I was working on for Whip Go for the month of July was Castles in the Air. Longdog sampler. Again, where I've got pictures, I will share those pictures with you. And this is where I've got to. This also sits on a floor stand in my study, so that if I really don't want to do the Frosty Forest one, I switch to this one. So this is where I've got to. Not sure if the colour is washing that out. It is washing it out a little bit. Oh, there we go. It's referring itself. So, if I'm not mistaken, I think I've done half of this. So, I've been working on this bit and this side here of this section. And I totally love this piece. Totally love it. Love the fabric. Absolutely love the threads. This is the one that I'm stitching using the Silks4u hank. I can't remember the colourway. I'll put the colourway in so that you can see, but absolutely love it. And then obviously I'm putting a little bit of bling in. So in sections, I'm just randomly picking out bits. No rhyme or reason, just picking things that I think I would like in a different colour. So that was, oh, I haven't told you. So Frosty Forest got 2 full days of stitching to get to where I got to. Castles in the Air got 2 days between July and August also. But again, it's been so hot, even when I was working, I actually dragged the laptop outside because that was the only place that I got some breeze until I got my portable air conditioning units, of which I think I got about 3 days, and then the temperature went from 38 degrees down to about 21. So it feels chilly to me today. So next up, oh, the lovely, lovely Autumn Promise. So Autumn Promise in July got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. And in August, it got 1 day. So that's 8 days. I didn't do my notes properly, did I? So, dun dun dun, she says. I feel quite accomplished, but not completely accomplished. So this is where we got to. So the last time you saw this, I was working on this last band, of which I've made a good start on the band. So let me scoot forwards for you. So I finished this motif and all of the blocks. I now need to complete the 3 innards. I think this one repeats, I think, here, and then these 2 are different. But I sort of got a bit, I don't know, not bored. Bored is the wrong word. I wanted to do something different. So I went ahead and started the border with a satin stitch. And there's just a back stitch. I'm not sure if the back stitch goes that side of the line or this side of the line, but there's a back stitch that needs to go in around that border. So I've completed the border around the outside. There we go. So the border is complete around the outside. I just need to finish these and then go back and make adjustment or do the drawn thread sections in some of these squares and the wrapping and yeah, all that good stuff, which even I'm a little bit more, because I haven't done very much of it, it makes me a little nervous. I won't lie. I'm sure it'll be fine, she says. You'll soon find out if it wasn't. When I come on going, oh no! So yeah, so all of the main stitching is almost complete and it's getting so close. But then there's a bundle of beads that need to go on this as well. So although I say it's close, it is close. Closer than we was, but not quite there yet. But again, still absolutely loving this piece. I'm so pleased that I got the companion piece that goes with this, because I will stitch that. And like I say, it's such a shame that the Judy Dixon charts are no longer available. I think the only ones you can get your hands on are ones that are, you know, being sort of shared or passed on, or people when they're doing their destashing. So finally, the last whip that I've worked on, let me go back to my supposedly trusty notes. So trusty notes are Castle, no, done that one. Evening in the Park. See, that can't be right. This hasn't updated. So let me go back to my planner and do this. So Evening in the Park. So all the stitching for Evening in the Park happened in July. So Evening in the Park got 3 days of stitching. And again, where you last saw this, you should be seeing what it looks like, or what it did look like last time you saw this. Now, I will confess, I have a confession. I don't do this very often, but I have a confession. I did actually do a Stitch With Me video on the Chatelaine, on Evening in the Park, where I was doing the specialty stitches. But I spent so much time rambling on it that I didn't dare put it up, because I was just rambling. I can't even describe what I was rambling. First of all, I thought, well, if I just talk through what I'm doing, it will make it easier for me to do what I'm doing and do like the Stitch With Me at the same time. But then I was like, but I don't know. It just didn't. So then I was thinking, well, maybe I should put it up and just put some music over the top so that you could just sit and listen to the music and see the stitching. And I tried to do that, but because I was faffing and pointing at things, I was like, I'm not sure that's going to work either.
Mommy?
The child is disrupting. Bear with, people. Yes, dear?
I'm leaving now.
You're leaving now. Have fun. She's going to get her hair done. She's so excited. Aren't you, darling?
Yes.
Come and say hi to the people quickly, because you never come and say hi.
All right then.
So this is Laura before hair. Maybe I'll put a picture.
They're probably not going to get a chance to see it after though.
No, they will, because I'm going to put a picture in when you get home. This video won't go up by then. So, all right, my sweetie. Love you.
And I'll get a chance to see my balayage.
Yes, she's having balayage. Have fun.
I will.
Drive safely. See, you even get the family on this video. So, like I was saying, the Chatelaine, I did do a Stitch With Me video. The video is just sitting in my computer So the question is, do I just not upload it? Or do I upload it with me rambling, like a rambling mad person trying to explain to you what I'm doing for those that don't know how to do the specialty stitch, 𝒂𝓊𝓁𝓐 and eyelets I think I was doing. And do you want to just listen to the ramble? Or do I just put some overlay music on and just have me stitching with the music? You tell me. Don't upload it at all. Me with rambling and trying to tell you what I'm doing and explaining how you do 𝒂𝓊𝓁 and eyelets, which I'm probably the last person that should be telling you that. Or a bit of music over the top. Your choice. I'll let you all decide because I don't know. I personally was not going to load it up, but Lauren turned around and said, why don't you just ask them? Ask the people that watch you whether they want to see it, and if they do, how they want to see it. So I'm asking you. That was a long-winded way of trying to tell you that I did try to do a stitch with me on the lovely Chatelaine for you. Right, so where did we get to? So, the monster of all monsters, here we go. So, here is Evening in the Park. Let's scoot it forwards and see if I can show you what we did. So, we was working over here. I'd already done these sections, and I decided that because I wanted to fill in the specialty stitches, like on this side, so let me show you the side that I'd already done. So the side that I'd already done, you can see on there all these little specialty stitches that create the nice little holes and spaces. So I thought, well, whilst I was there, I would change things up and do something a little different, and I would do the same on this side. So what I did whilst I was rambling is these specialty stitches around here. So like I say, if you would be interested in seeing that video in one shape or form, let me know. I'll go with, again, with the majority. So that is the whips, people. We're done with the whips. What else to tell you? So as you can see, I had my hair done at last. I don't feel like I need to, you know, not share roots. See, I've got look, no greys, no rootage. Oh, really? Do you know what? I feel like a new woman now. Now that I've actually had my hair done, and because I'd put the box dye on it. Bad Teresa. My hairdresser was not impressed with me. Because I put the box dye on it, and the fact that we've had so much sun, it sort of not ruined my hair, but my hair got really ratty at the bottom. And I thought, do you know what? I've been trying to grow my hair for years. I'm one of those people, my hair just doesn't seem to grow. If it does, it grows, but then it just gets thinner and thinner as it goes down. It got so thin and scraggly at the ends that I was just, you know what? Just chop it off. And she was like, really? And I was like, yeah, just do it. Just do it. We're in lockdown. No one really sees me. I don't go anywhere. And I'm like, and how hard can it be? I said, as long as I can still put it up a little bit. I said, for, you know, going to the gym or doing exercise or dancing or doing the garden, as long as I can actually get it off my face and put it back. I was like, just chop it to where all the worst parts are and just, you know, we'll start again. So we're having a new hair starting to see if I can grow it, because it wasn't going so well. See, rambling again. I need to hurry up. I'm running out of time. What else to tell you? So whip go for August is 100 stitches on Castle in the Air. My lovely Castles in the Air. 100 stitches on Andromeda, which I haven't touched on in July or August, so that will come out and hopefully get 100 stitches on that. And then the free space came up. So free space, I have no idea what to stitch on from my free space. So I was trying to think of some of the charts that I haven't got out and stitched on for a while. So what springs to mind is, I think Story Keep I did a little bit on in June, so I can't include that. Alternative Reality I've done. Peacock's Lacoon probably is one of them. And Mini Red Queen, Red Dragon hasn't had any love for a while. Yeah, so we got the Kings and Queens. That got touched in June. Autumn Promise has been touched on. Alternative Reality has been touched on. So I think the only ones that I've got that really are worthy of a touch on would either be my Winter White Santa, which is a bit wintry for August. Mini Red Queen, Red Dragon, or Peacock's Lagoon. So, yeah, what do you think? I'm debating now. Peacock's Lagoon, I think, was the last one that got a touch. I think Mini Red Queen, Red Dragon has been neglected, seriously neglected. So maybe it needs to be Mini Red Queen, Red Dragon. I'll put a picture here so you can see. What else to tell you? New great things. I was browsing. Bad. It's bad to browse. It's official. I don't think I need to be browsing anymore. I was browsing on Facebook and saw something pop up. I can't remember whether it was something I was invited to or whether it was just something I stumbled across. I think I was invited to it. And it is the Pretty Little Threads on Facebook. Lovely lady Hazel. And has you got the... Yeah, so I'll put the link here for the Facebook group. And she designs, or she makes, these very, very gorgeous thread keepers and scissor fobs. I posted something on Instagram. Wow, I know, shocking. I'm trying to be better with Instagram, I really am. She posted something on, I posted them on Instagram when they turned up because they were just too adorable. But for those of you that don't do Instagram, a bit like me, miss everything, this is what I got. They are divine. So these are my my thread keeper rings. So, and these are the designs. So I've got one which is like a autumn type of design, and she's put like little acorn charms on there. Little acorn charms. And then this one is, it's like flowers and, well, you know, it's me. It's like full of pink. It's full of pink. Come on, catch up with me. There we go. And this one has got, and it's flowery. So this one has got a little flower charm. Love it. And then, as well as that, I also got a scissor keep. So it's on my Dovo scissors. And this one is like butterflies in like a black background. Come on, camera, catch up. There we go. And because it's a scissor keep, she's put a little scissor charm on there. Absolutely love them. Absolutely love them. So these work perfectly for my Annie's keepers. I think she also does thread drop cards. I think she creates them as well. But so for my Annie's keepers, I can just, especially for my smaller projects, I can just put them on there. I think she does bigger hoops and smaller hoops. So, or bigger rings and smaller rings. But I absolutely love that. Look, she says if I can get the damn camera to focus, there we go. So when I'm working on my smaller projects, I can use a small ring. I am actually tempted to get some more with the bigger ring, because I can't remember what size rings these are, but this is the smaller one, and she does a bigger ring as well, I think. But like I say, I'll put the Facebook group there if you're interested, because I think they are adorable. And I believe she also does thread drops, like cards, thread card drops, to put, if you haven't got like the Annie's keepers or you haven't got your own drops, she does sort of card versions of those for you to put your threads on as well. I'm obviously an Annie's keepers girl. All my threads are now slowly but surely getting converted to this new system. So for me, this is perfect. And I just love the little, they're just so cute. And there's so many different designs. She's got lots of fall, autumn, ones, flowery ones, animalish ones. Yeah, you need to head on over to the website and check her out because she does so many. She does so many lovely designs and they were beautifully done. And I ordered them, I think they turned up 2 days later. It was like super, super fast shipping as well. And she was so adorable, contacted me straight away. So all you do, you go on to, if you read the instructions on the about section of the page to tell you how to place your orders, but she puts the pictures up of all the designs that she's doing, and then you literally just make a comment, me please, or yes please, and then she sends you a message to confirm the ones that you want. So I absolutely love those. So Hazel, thank you so much for your lovely goodies, of which, you know, I will be back in touch to purchase more. Because as soon as I saw them straight away, I was like, me please, me please. So yeah, I absolutely love these little rings to put my thread keepers on. So instead of just having a boring ring, which is what I normally have for my smaller projects, or anything that's not like a big HAED or requires the big slider that I have, whenever it's sort of, I don't know, 20 colours, these are perfect. Absolutely love it. And I just love the little charms and the little extra something on the ring. It just looks all rather cutesy. But the scissor fob, love the scissor fob. Love the scissor fob. So there we go. So that is my new great things that I've stumbled across over the last couple of months. What is in the pipeline? What is coming up? So, at last, people, it looks like the loft conversion will be commencing. Now that's good and bad for different reasons. So it's good for the respect that at last we're actually going to crack on and try and get upstairs done and get the rest of the house finished. The bad side to that is obviously my husband will expect me to be the lackey. So I will be the builder's mate. So yeah, which will then encroach more on my time. So there will be less time for stitching and more time for building and breaking of nails and no makeup and looking horrific. So that being said, that does worry me because, you know, if I don't feel that I've got enough stitching to share with you, I really don't see the point of uploading a video. You don't come to these videos to just listen to me waffle. You come to see the stitching. But if I've got no stitching to show you, it's like the argument is it worth doing a video? I don't know, you tell me. If I've only done, I don't know, a small amount of stitching, do you still want me to do a video and just sit and chitter-chatter with you? Or do I just go on a bit of a video hiatus and then you're going to know where I am? You know that I didn't do any stitching. I'll leave it in your very capable hands, people. Let me know. Hiatus video, if I've got nothing to show, don't bother doing the video, or pop on and say hi and give you a rundown of what's been happening, even if I haven't got much stitching to show you. So you tell me what you would prefer and I will comply. What else? So yes, I have to say a massively huge thank you to you all. You are all adorable. At some point in July or August, I'm not quite sure, I think it was July, I hit my 10,000 subscriber mark, which was very heartwarming because it was like, wow, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people subscribed to my channel. Admittedly, not all of you might be here because you like me. But 10,000 subscribers was never, well, I would never have dreamt of getting 10,000 subscribers. And when I checked before I started this video, it was 10,260 subscribers. So massive thank you to you all for all your support. You've all been wonderful with all my adventures, my stitching adventures, my planner adventures, my new tools adventures. I appreciate that not all videos are for everyone, but for those of you that have stuck by me, stayed subscribed, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And because of that, I will be doing a giveaway, but I'm undecided on the giveaway. 10,000 subscribers is a massive milestone. That's like huge for me. So I want to make it so that there's not just one person that gets something. So I'm gonna rifle through my stuff, have a bit of brainstorming time to see what I think's the best options. And I think I will do a 10,000 subscriber giveaway video towards the end of August, which will be almost like a giveaway party. I want it to be so that I can spread the love much more generously than normal, let's say. So watch out for that video. I don't know what to title it, because if I put giveaway, if I put giveaway, I'm going to end up with a load of randomers just for the sake of they're going to think they're going to get something free. So I think I will probably title the video 10,000 or 10k subscribers, wow, something along that lines. That will be the video where I'm going to do like a bit of a monster giveaway. But I need to brainstorm it a little bit between now and then, because I want to share the love more generously than just 1 or 2 people get something. Yeah, I want something a bit more than that. So yeah, so like I say, the video will be titled 10k subscribers, wow, or something about 10,000 subscribers. On that video will basically be the giveaway. So again, thank you so much, and I will probably say thank you a million times more on that upcoming video for the giveaway as well. What else to tell you? So finally, well no, 2 things really. It is my birthday in September. I don't really like to say how old I am because I already feel really old. But let's just say it's the wrong side of 45 for my liking. There you go. So I'm thinking I'm gonna need to have a birthday new start. Like I need any more, but yeah. So I'm gonna have a September birthday new start. So I'm gonna rifle through my stuff. Undecided. I'm still waiting on the fabric for, you know, the Elizabeth Western that I've purchased from Hands Across the Sea. I put a picture here. I've got all the threads for it. I've got the chart for it. I was just waiting on the fabric. The lovely Jo at Pole Stitches has been having an absolute nightmare. First of all, I wanted, I think it was a 30, I think I was going to try and stitch it on a 35 count. So I placed my order, and obviously I think my order was in process, but she hadn't realised that I'd said 35 count. So it never, the fabric never got started because she was having a problem with the supplier with 35 count, so she couldn't do it. So then she said, well, would you go with the 32? So I was like, yeah, that's fine. If you can't get your hands on 35 count, then 32 count will be fine. So we organised that I would have it in 32 count instead of 35. And then I waited, and then it appears, lover, that she's had another dilemma, that a washing machine broke. So she's on the case. The fabric is winging its way to me, but she's had endless problems, lover. So Jo, don't worry, it's no problem. I can wait just as long as it's here by the 23rd of September. Because I think I am going to make the Elizabeth Western Hands Across the Sea my birthday new start. That's my plan. There we go, people. We're done. I've waffled, I've rambled, I've asked you questions, I've asked you to reply. Yeah, I'm in a good place this month. I'm in a good, well, I say this month, July and the beginning of August. I feel like I've achieved all the things that I want to achieve. We've had fabulous weather. It's now cooled down. Now I need to go and do some work before I get in serious trouble. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart for sitting and hanging out with me to the end of this video, and all my rambling and my waffling and all your support. But I really, really appreciate it. So until next time, people, bye bye for now.